everyone, Kaylee, your friendly neighborhood hairstylist here, and today we're going to cover some short hair summer inspo. So you guys voted for short hairstyles on Twitter, and that is what we're doing today. I really just wanted to give you guys some like summer hair inspo. So I'm obviously going to go through and do a tutorial, but I'm going to do like a chit chat tutorial and just show you guys different ways that you can style these hairstyles to fit you and your personal aesthetic so that you can just have the most amazing summer hair ever. Anyway, enough chit chat, let's get into the hairstyles. Okay, welcome to my completely unstyled hair. She needs some help. We're gonna start by doing some barely there waves. I wanted to try these partially because I feel like all the cool girls that are rocking like short hair right now are wearing them, and I want to be a cool girl, so I'm gonna wear it too. But I also feel like it's really easy no matter whether your hair is naturally curly or straight, because if you're straightening your hair, you just throw a little bend in it as you're using your flat iron, and then you have some texture and it's not like stick straight. But you know, conversely, if you have straight hair and you want to have a little texture, this is an easy way to add it. So let's get into it. We're gonna go in sections. I'm gonna move the top half out of the way, and I'm not gonna worry about sectioning the nape of the neck and doing that first, because as long as it's mostly straight, you're good to go. So for this wave, you're going to run the flat iron a little bit through your hair, and then you're going to rotate it 90 degrees and slide a couple inches, and then rotate it and slide it until you reach the end of your hair. Okay, so that's a little exaggerated. You don't have to go that hard, but at least you get the idea. So I'm just gonna tap my iron over it to release some of that wave, and that is a lot closer to what I was going for. And then you just keep going through this section until everything has been gently waved. Now we're gonna let the top down and do the same thing. I feel like Jenna Dewan with my hair like this. I love it. And I don't know how I keep getting these ridges, man. I'm just not the smoothest today. Okay, and I'm back. My straightener and I had a bit of a come to Jesus moment, but I eventually got where I was trying to go. Do you ever have that where you're like working on your hair and you're like begging your flat iron or your curling iron to just work with you, and finally it comes out and you just want to like spread arms, circle, and dance around? That's me currently. Yeah, my easy little method kicked me in the balls today. Sometimes the simple little methods, when you're not used to them, they can take a minute, but we eventually got there. This is cute. This is our first look, just some little nice little waves. So moving on, scarves have been huge this summer, and I love it. I think it's so beautiful, but most of the time we see it on long hair, so I thought, let's do a couple scarf hairstyles with the shorter hair, shall we? So for our first one, you're gonna start with whatever hair texture you like and a scarf. This one is a wire scarf, meaning that it's a scarf with wire in it. What I like about the wire ones is you can put them in any shape you want. For this hairstyle, I'm gonna be bringing it around the back, and then we have this up in the front. And from here, you can do so many things. You can do a cute little rosette knot, which is where you wrap the scarf around, and because it's wire, it's gonna hold its shape, so you don't have to actually be good at tying things. So you can have like that, where you have this knot up in the front. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them and I'm going to wrap them around each other. So you basically just wrap it around the front and then windmill it around. And then I'm gonna tuck the ends behind. And I like my hair flip, so I'm gonna pull that back out. And that's it. There you go. I love it because it's easy. You get to play with the scarf trend, but it's really a great way to just like look like you have so much style with so little effort. It's also great for second or third day hair. Like, work your dry shampoo in, absorb some oil, but then put this on, and it does not matter how your roots look. And for our next hairstyle, I'm going to use this bandana style scarf. You could use a bandana or one like this, which is from Free People and has a cute little floral design. But first, we're gonna start with the hair. So first things first, you're just gonna pull your hair back into a half up, half down hairstyle. You can bring as much hair from the front back as you want to, so it can be like all this hair or just stuff from the top, whatever you like the most on yourself. And then when you put the hair into the elastic, the very last time you pull the hair through, you're gonna leave it looped. So you end up with like this cute little fan, like so. And then you just kind of pull it apart, and that is actually exactly what we're going for. Now that you have your cute little water spout going on, we're going to basically wrap some hair around the bottom to finish out the little holes in the bun. So I'm grabbing hair from right behind our little folded water spout thing, and I'm gonna wrap that around the base and then pin it in place as you go. Now if you still have gaps like this one, you're just gonna pull that side of the hair down and pin that in place. There you go, and that's just like another cute way to make a messy bun. If you have short hair, it just gives you a little bit of options. And now we're ready for the scarf. You're gonna start with the scarf folded into a diamond shape like this, and then just start rolling it down to create a smaller baby scarf. And you're just gonna put the middle of it around the front, actually slightly to one side, and then bring the tails around to the back and tie them in a knot. There you go. I love the scarf trend because it's just adding something very simple into something else very simple and making something extraordinary. And now for the final hairstyle, I'm using this slim scarf, but you could use a wire one or a bandana one that's been folded if you want. So first you're gonna pull your hair again into a half up, half down hairstyle. So pull up as much hair as you want up, leave as much hair down as you want down, and secure it with an elastic. Now we're gonna braid the little ponytail we have in the back with our scarf. Each side of the scarf is going to be one section of the braid, and your ponytail is section number 3. And then just braid it all the way down normally until you reach the end of your hair. At this point, it will probably be helpful to hold your place with the bobby pin. And now we're gonna wrap it into a bun and leave the ends hanging out at the bottom of the bun as like a cool little, I don't know, scarf tail, something like that. And there you go, cute little braided scarf option for those of you with the shorter hair. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I want to wear it with a sundress and a bold lip and just feel the summer breeze in my hair and like go down the street on a bicycle with a little basket on it and just live my most gorgeous life. So now let's move on to some bodacious braided hairstyles. I really feel like people with long hair get all the braid love, especially in the summertime, and I am 1000% guilty of that with my tutorials. I apologize. So I want to give you guys some like super duper festival-y braids that you can tune up or down depending on how dramatic you want them to be. Okay, so the first one's gonna be like the side braid that sits over here. So first of all, you want kind of a deep side part, so I'm just gonna pull a little bit more hair over on this side. And then I'm gonna pick up all the hair around my part. And we're gonna take this section and we're gonna braid it for like 2 inches. You want this first braid to end right about where the recession area normally is in your hairline, where it kind of dips in a little bit. That's about the height that you want this one to end. And that being said, let's secure it with an elastic. And now if you want, you can pull apart the braid for some more volume. Now, depending on how extra you want to be, you can wrap some stuff around the elastic. I'm actually going to wrap some wide rose gold wire, but you could also wrap some cord around it. You could just wrap a piece of hair around it, or you could just not wrap anything around it. Whatever you want. I personally really like the metal because I feel like it gives it that festival vibe and it gives it a little bit of shine and bling without being like, just hands. Now we're gonna repeat that again, but we're gonna add in some more hair first so this braid can keep getting a little longer and we're not just dealing with like this little tiny tail. So I'm gonna grab some hair right next to the braid and then some over here on the front, and then you split all of that into 3 and start braiding again for about 2 or 3 inches. And this next one you want to stop right about the ear height. So I've gotten to my ear, it's hidden under all this hair. That's where I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna add in another elastic. And now we pull the braid apart again. And once again, I'm going to wrap it with some wire. And keep in mind that if you are like picking up wire for the first time from a craft store, you're also gonna want to pick up wire cutters. I don't know if that needs to be said, but I can just imagine, you know, buying wire and then getting home and being like, wait. And now you're gonna repeat that one more time, and I am gonna pick up some more hair, but I'm leaving this hair right in front of my ear because I want it there. But I'm gonna pick up some more hair from back here just to kind of add a little bit more into the end so that it's not like wispy or straggly at all. And finally, let's wrap it up with some wire. And there you go. At this point, you're pretty much done, but if you have any areas that are bubbling up weird or sticking out weird in the braid, you can use bobby pins to pin those back down. I had this one little bit that was sticking out while I was doing the tutorial, so I pinned it down, just stuff like that. And then on this side, I pinned back a little bit just so it was more symmetrical from the front. But if you like the asymmetry, obviously you can go for that. But that's it, that's the hairstyle. I think it's so perfect for summer and festival and just boho-y braids. If you're going on a beach vacation, like somewhere tropical, or just like going there in your mind, this is a great braid to have. And now our last hairstyle is just very, very festival for those of you that want to take it there. And the good thing is it's actually not difficult at all. So let's do it. We're gonna start by sweeping the hair on the top of your head back into a half updo right here. And now we're basically gonna make a bubble ponytail with the ponytail we have left. Because yours, depending on your layers, might be very short right now, you can always cheat by adding in some hair from right around the ponytail. So to make the bubble, you're just gonna add in a hair elastic a couple inches down from the original, and then you're gonna pull it apart to create a bubble. And now we continue. Now I'm gonna do this third one and I'm gonna call it quits after that. Okay, and now at this point you should have something like this. If you want, you could also wrap the elastics in something, whether it's cord or more blingy wire. I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna start doing some braids. So to do the braid, we're actually gonna take back some more hair on each side. So I'm gonna start on this side and I'm going about an inch down from that previous section. I'm gonna sweep all that back so that it sits next to the bubbles, and I'm gonna braid that normally and then secure it with an elastic. And now we repeat the same thing on the other side. We're gonna pull it back, braid it normally, and everyone together, secure it with an elastic. And that is it for this hairstyle. I did break down and add some cord around the elastics. I just had to, but I really like it because it is that like festival statement hairstyle, and it doesn't take extreme amounts of skill, and it gives you a lot of look no matter the length of your hair. And there you go, there is some summer hair inspo. And remember that even though your hair might be a little bit shorter, because gosh, wouldn't this look so cute if I was to cut it to here? You can still do these hairstyles. And if you're one of my regulars with long hair, you can also still do these hairstyles. We can all have some super fun times in the summer with our hair. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. It really helps my channel out. And comment below with what you'd like to see more of in the coming months from me, because I am brainstorming like crazy and I would love to see your comments. And that is it for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. And that is it for today. I'll see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye! Hair's just getting crazier as we go. I am just long, blunt bangs away from being Sia right now. Giant thing. I can't stop staring at this hair. Is it okay?